Welcome back to Factorio, folks. We are joined as always by STHedgehog.
Evening all.
Hello. And I have taken out all of the green circuit stuff I put in because I want to change it. And what are you doing?
Well, we've done a few little things off camera. The biggest one would be we updated the game, remember?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
We completely forgot about that. We updated to 18.18.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've been just going around checking everything works off camera, making sure everything's all good. Obviously, you've pulled out the green circuits there. I've added a bit of logic to the trains because we had an issue of them turning up at the first stop and then not going to any other ones, which was a bit of a problem. So I've done it to the copper and iron. I'm just going to do it to the steelworks over here and show everyone how I did it. And you're going to rebuild whatever you're building there. I don't know. You were going about blueprints and stuff, and it's still confusing.
I am gonna set up green circuits with beacons so that we have more efficient production. So.
Right. Oh, yes. Yeah, because 0.18 gives you beacons, doesn't it? Gives you instead of putting.
It has beacons. It had beacons in 17 as well.
Oh, did it? Ah, okay. But did they do the same thing? Did they do the speed upgrades?
Yeah.
Ah,
yes,
right. Okay. I thought that was an 18. I don't know. What changes are there for 18 then? What's
mainly the only thing I have noticed so far is the inventory thing, where we now have 3 tabs. Tab for crafting, tab for the character where we can actually change the color and stuff.
Yeah.
And a tab for logistics.
Yes. Yeah, which is quite cool because you can set what you want and you can also set a limit on what you want. So it'll only give you that many, and if you get any more than that, it will take them away, which is quite cool. I like that.
I like that too. Very nice.
But yeah, and there are obviously a lot of graphical changes. The map is a lot easier to see now.
It is?
I think. I feel as if the map's easier to see. It might be because it's. I think the colours are clearer.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, I genuinely think the colours are clearer. So. Right. So the logic I was doing here to make these trains work is quite simple. Right now, the trains will just go to the first stop they come to every time. And if there's a train parked in there, if there's a train in there, they'll go to the next one. But if there's not, they'll just turn up and then wait for ages because the copper or iron is not being used. So I've added a bit of logic to basically check a single chest, and if the chest has got more than a certain amount of iron in it or copper in it or whatever, it will turn off the rail stop, so the trains won't come. I'm hoping it doesn't cause a problem with the copper, although I don't see our copper trains. Where are they? They're all stuck at the top again. Yeah, they're all stuck at the top. I'm right next.
I think we need to call one of them copper ore pickup and the other one copper ore pickup 2, so that they don't all go up there.
They shouldn't really, because they should. Oh damn it! It's not long enough. They shouldn't. They should go to wherever one's not in use. So if they can't path up to this top one, they should go somewhere else. I think the issue is that I'm having the trains double back over themselves.
Yeah, that could be. Can you get the exit into the roundabout somehow?
Hold on, for some reason I'm missing. Oh yeah, I think I removed that an episode or so ago. Yeah, Yeah, I remember why I moved that as well. It is 1 square too short to allow a train to come through.
Oh, yeah.
Because all 4 of our copper trains are up here at the moment. So yeah, I need to change this. And I've got another roundabout there. I don't know why I've got another roundabout over there. I don't know what I was thinking with that one. Maybe we'll make a small change here. Let's do.
Stack inserters. We want it to be stack inserters.
Those. Turn my robot on. That would probably help. We don't want to remove that. Oh, did not want to do that. That was a mistake. Oh well. And then we'll put in our rail about here. I don't know where to put in the rail about. Damn it. I've removed things off this rail, and I don't even know why I put this roundabout in up here. It seems a bit redundant, but kind of glad I did it, because now I can use it.
I'm making some copper cables, but not a lot because I want stack inserters.
We are a bit low on
everything.
Yeah, really, we need inserters and stuff.
Yeah.
Sort of
prioritize. In order to get that started, we need the electronic circuits.
That is true.
So
I'll have to come back and do the rest of that later. Okay, so now I'll put rails in here to here. Oh. Ah. Report. Turn my report on. I thought I had that. I guess I didn't.
Now I get it. I want to have these on me. I have more than 50. Take them away. Okay, now I get it.
Take that one out. There we go. Okay. Okie dokie. Connect that one. Connect that one. Remove that. Off you go.
But basically, what I'm doing here is setting up my personal logistics network. So if I have less than 50 splitters, they'll bring to me. If I have more than 100, then they'll take them. Do the same with the rails.
Damn it! Can't just. It's really annoying. You can't just move over the tracks a little tiny bit and then move them back again. They've got to go at least a certain amount.
Yeah. Yeah. And it is quite annoying.
because yeah, whoa, ow, yeah, because this roundabout is in quite a bad place, really.
Which roundabout is that?
Well, not the roundabout. The I need to move the whole stop. The whole train stop needs to be moved. Basically, that's the problem.
Oh. 200. If I have more than 4, then take it away.
I feel as if oh, we can actually come. If it just got moved over 1 point, it would connect back to the rail. Didn't realise we were doing that. Shame there isn't a move option for things.
What do you mean?
The ability to just like highlight loads of things and go move over to there.
Yeah.
But there definitely isn't, so. Right.
Stack inserters.
Actually, all the copper trains are coming up here, which is... I really thought they'd automatically spread out.
I think they just go to the nearest one.
But I thought if the nearest one, if they couldn't path to the nearest one, then they'd spread out like they do with the drop-offs.
Yeah, but I guess you could. You could do it with a circuit network, right? Say if there's a train there at the train stop, then go somewhere else.
I suppose, yeah. Oh, hold on. What are you doing? Oh, he's just gone a completely different route because I've given him an option. You're way too close. Yeah, you are way too close. This is... Okay, I'm gonna destroy this rail stop here. But the trains will bugger off somewhere else. And then I'm going to completely rebuild that. But I am going to go over to the steelworks first. And show this logic that I was going to do at the start of it. It's very simple, but I just thought it might be helpful to someone to know how it works. So I have a decider combinator. Put it down anywhere it's got some form of power. And what you want to do is grab a cable, doesn't matter if it's green or red. Go from any chest. I'm picking one of the chests in the center because they seem to be the ones that fill up first, because the way I've got it unloading. And we go to the power point, we go to the combiner, cancel the run, and then go from the other side of the combiner to the circuit, the rail signal, sorry. And then what we do is in the combiner we say we're looking at iron ore, and if iron ore is less than is greater than, shall we say, 200, I think was what I set it to. Two, three, four, five. No, it's 500. One stack. So if it's got one whole line in the top of it, so we set it to 500. It can be whatever number you like. It doesn't really matter. Then we say output on. I'm just using black output of 1. And in here, it's already here because I was testing it earlier on. If the output is 1, then close the signal. So if this chest here fills up to 100%, or fills up an entire line, it will turn that signal off. And we can test that by grabbing all the iron from elsewhere. I really need to turn off this side because it's not... There we go. Dropping it in there. Now it's got more than 500 in there. You see the rail circuit is turned off, even though there's no train here. So it won't send any trains to this stop. And we've done that because all the trains are named exactly the same. The iron drops are named exactly the same. So the iron trains will then go, which stop can I go to? Well, that one's blocked off, so I can't go there. That one's blocked off. Oh, that one's free. Go to that one. And that's how it should, in theory, work. Now, I've noticed the copper has completely blocked up. And I don't know why. Let's go and fix that. And then we'll fix the copper at the top corner. Trains. Who'd have them, eh? Complicated things. You're saying
Factorio is a complicated game.
Yes. Yes, I kind of agree. So I want to do basically that. Then that. I didn't put the rail signals after the stops, so that makes sense. After the turn-offs. So all the trains were sat back waiting somewhere else. Okay. So you now can't find copper pickup? Why can't you find copper pickup? What's...
There's the green circuit one.
That's called copper ore pickup. There are no trains with this... No, copper ore pickup. There's a... That's... It might have been working absolutely fine. The southern copper ore pickup had 2 spaces in it. So it was named differently. So this current system might be working, but all the trains could only go to one stop because the other stop was named wrong. Loads of robots chasing me, trying to get all this iron ore at me. I'm sorry, robots. I'm abandoning you. I'm going over to... that's a problem. That's a problem. You should not have gone down there.
Okay. And then make some soft stations. And
damn it. Why did you choose to go down that stop there when that is blocked off? You should not have done that. Bad train. Bad train.
okay, now
There we go.
comes out here. And
I do kind of have a feeling that my train stop system isn't working anyway. The vertical one. It works, but it needs more space because you need places for trains to park. So I think instead I need to basically kind of copy what you've done at the top. And have a parking system. Because now we've got trains here that are parked up and waiting, which actually this makes sense that trains are parked here waiting. Because they're waiting to fill up on copper. Okay. But let's plug in that other stop at the top. And see if that...
You need to be a stack inserter, do you?
I upgraded the iron ore pickup to stack inserters and found out it doesn't work all that well. The belts can't supply the chests with enough.
But
I think
that's until we get blue belts.
That's true, but I also think that's because we've got 4 trains running on one stop.
Yeah.
Okay, so how can I fix this and make this better? The answer is I probably can't, or I probably can.
How many do we have here?
I just need to run it off this roundabout and drop this one off completely.
I wonder how many I can use, because if we look at this machine here, which has all the speed modules and it has efficiency modules here as well. So I think I want to change that to productivity modules. Then we have a, where does it say? Crafting speed 3.45 plus 360% crafting speed.
Are you going to end up causing me to build a bigger nuclear power plant?
Yes.
Right. Okay. I was just checking. Because I watched you recommended during the week. What was his name? Ziatsu?
Yes.
Oh, damn it.
Sisto.
Zisto. That's how you pronounce that. Yeah. And he did a video. If anyone hasn't watched that, he's got a really weird way of playing. Not a weird way. Sorry. Everything is blueprints, and it's odd to watch, but really satisfying.
Yes.
But he built a nuclear reactor, which makes my one look absolutely pathetic. And I'm like, I really like the look of that. I want that. I don't know whether we'll share the blueprint. If not, I might just pause the video and try and copy it off. But it's way bigger than what I currently have here. But it's got space in it. So potentially, I could run the trains through the middle of it.
Yeah.
I think, maybe. I'm not too sure on how that works, because I don't know. Obviously, heat pipes can't go over trains, so that probably wouldn't work, actually. But,
no.
So we might slightly uncentralize the nuclear power plant and put it somewhere else, like above that water. So we'll see. Okay. Okay, so clearly a train has been and gone. Where are you going? You coming up here? I think you are. Awesome.
And then I want.
So yeah, I think you're right. I think they do definitely go to the closest one. But if the closest one is busy, if the train signals are red anywhere, they'll then try and path to the next one. And if a train is parked at the stop, then the signal before it is red, so they should then pick the other stop to go to. So that's good. We've also changed the train slightly. I don't know if I did that off camera or on camera. When they go to a stop, they either wait for empty cargo or 120 seconds. We've done that because this whole logic thing means that a train could come in, drop off 2 lumps of ore, and then go and stop and do nothing. So now they're always moving.
Yeah.
Right, so you've chosen to come up here.
Okay, what's that going?
Okay. Are you iron? Are you copper? I don't know.
Whoops.
Yeah, I think at the moment it's picking the top corner one because they're both closed off, so it's just trying to figure out the closest one. But when that bottom one opens up where there's no trains there, it should carry on moving. I hope. Don't know. We will see. But yeah, this style of parking up, having trains be able to park up, is really good. I'm really confused to see at your parking by the copper. You've got 2 lots of signals right next to each other. Is that
maybe
not on purpose?
Let me
Oh, you've got it in
take a
both
look.
places. You've got chain signals, and then right next to it, you've got a normal signal.
Oh, that's not on purpose, I think.
Oh, okay. Right, okay. Because I think I could build that. I think I could have the trains coming off there, come down to a parking, and then come along and park and drop off. And then we just got to belt it back, which is kind of awkward. 3, 4, 5, 6. If we had 3 train stops, we'd have to split it into 6 ways, which yeah, it's doable. Don't know. It's just I've not really left that much space for these stops. They are literally, if you turn down, when you turn back again, you end up on the main rail. There's not that much space. So I made it very compact. Hopefully it works though. Hopefully it starts balancing itself out and starts working. Okay. So this is now done. Isn't it? Oh no, it's not quite done yet. I'm going to move this over, and let's see. So
I think we need at least one more section like this.
they come along there. They go up
If we
the outside line. I could probably get rid of most of this. And they come back down that way and get it to there, and we drop off this, get rid of this here.
Big green circuit. What?
Yeah, you're wrong.
No, I'm not. I'm always right.
Well. Okay, I can't argue with that. But in my defence, I was actually talking to a roboport.
Okay.
And not that it's wrong. That's I shouldn't have said that. It's not wrong. It's just in the wrong place. That's what I should have said. Because otherwise, I'm sure I would have hurt his feelings. And we don't want roboports with hurt feelings now.
No.
Our robots are lovely. They're brilliant. We work them like absolute dogs, and they still just carry on. Yeah, I'm going to use roundabouts in places that I really don't need to.
Okay.
Just because I can. Right, yeah, I should probably turn this stop off now, shouldn't I? Because I don't know how many... I still find it weird that a single train cargo wagon is the same size as a steel box.
Yeah, that is quite odd. I wonder why you want on one side.
Right. Oh, hey, you're going to there. You're not. You're going to stop there. Why? Why would you do that? Why would you choose to do that? Okay, no, my logic doesn't work. My logic doesn't work. It appears when all the stops are turned off, the train just chooses to go to the first one and just stops and gets stuck.
Oh.
So my drop-off system does not work. I'm going to have to rebuild it, I think. The same as this. I think you are absolutely right about the pickups. It's not. Although, who are you? You're a copper train. Oh no, you went down there. Okay, so we had 1 go down and 4 come up here, which is odd.
That is odd.
It's just I was trying to avoid having different names for the pickups, because you then got to choose which trains go to which places.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like but then I suppose if all the drop-offs are named the same, it shouldn't really matter because it should still balance itself out, I guess.
Yeah, it should. It should.
Okay. Okay. Right. I am now going to cut off this train here so no more can come up here. No. So you have one train per drop-off, not per pickup. And then you would say 3 of them go here, 3 of them go there.
Yeah.
They are going down to the bottom one as well. Just they're a lot more often coming to the top one.
Okay.
But, okay. I am going to remove all of that there. Probably leave the roboports. I should probably leave the roboports, shouldn't I? Let's make a deconstruction planner thing. Bump. Oh, I did try off camera as well, playing about with that upgrade planner.
Yeah.
And that's not complicated. There's a lot to it, but it's not overly complicated.
No, it should be pretty straightforward, right? Like upgrade red belts to blue belts, upgrade blue machines to yellow machines, etc.
That was the thing that got me. I obviously clicked it and then I could drag over things, and I was like, oh, so I drag over them and it just upgrades them to the next one. I didn't realise that you can, in your inventory, right click on it and it brings up that menu.
Aha.
I didn't know that, so I was like, right, okay, so okay, now I know that's there. That makes sense.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why I got confused, I feel. But not a problem now. All sorted now. Okay, go robots, go. You didn't take the tile entities. Why did you not take the tile entities? Always take concrete. How bizarre.
Back inserters.
Ooh. Like I say, the night vision seems a bit more washed out.
Yeah, could be.
Could just be me. Don't know. Could be a setting. But we are at the 32-minute mark.
Oh. Well, I guess. Fine then. Yeah, I guess we'll continue on in the next one then.
Yes, I think we will.
Yep. Okay. So thank you very much for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Have fun.